Pineapple Gang is Non-Fungible Wonderful, and I'm back with another Ecomi and VV video. We on the balcony, we out in nature, and I'm feeling wonderful, man, so let's get into this. Ecomi is about to take over Web3. And if you don't know what Web3 is, it is the internet powered by blockchain. But, you know, with the era that we're in now, we're about to have not only decentralization, but we're merging this with new technology. So, you know, I want to bring up 3 examples of, you know, different Web 2 applications that I feel like, you know, VV and Ecomi can really take to Web 3, but make it better because of what the blockchain offers. You know, the blockchain offers ways where you can have NFTs and you can have store of value and cryptocurrency and money traded between one another. So not only is this a website or some type of application, but now you can make money, you can earn, you can have freedom to build. So I want to bring up 3 examples real quick about, you know, what I believe that VV and Ecomi should do with their VVverse and Metaverse, right? So first, Minecraft, right? Minecraft was one of the first open world games where people really had the freedom to do a lot in that world. You know, it was a custom, you know, template that they made. However, it was random generated seeds where you can go into different biomes and you could create a house and you could have all of these different things that create what you want. So there's people creating mansions or haunted houses or whole cities in Minecraft, you know, in their spare time. And these Minecraft people were able to put it on a server where they were able to link with other friends and other people, right? Now think about VV right now real quick. With Web3, instead of having a server, now we could just use the Ethereum blockchain. So the same way that people are using these Minecraft blocks to build, right now people are using, you know, the NFTs to build their vaults and create different places inside their vault. And right now we're only limited to the vault. But once we're on Ethereum and we have these updated showrooms and there's digital land that also burns Omi, this is going to be major. Second thing I want to bring up is Club Penguin, right? In Club Penguin, you had your account, you had all your items in your account. I think of those items as like NFTs. You had your own house, you could customize your house, you could have pets. But not only did Club Penguin have those aspects where you could own items, they had a social aspect, right? Where you could go around, you could talk to people, you could type text, and you'll meet all of these different people on different servers. VV has this right now where they have, you know, an Instagram-like feed where you can take pictures, you can write text posts, you can comment on other people's stuff. Right now, it is a bit slow. They have been working on it, so it has been better, but it's only going to evolve. But it shows you how they are ready for communication within their app. So not only can you own items and have your own showroom, you can now communicate. But there's one thing about Club Penguin that, you know, I also liked. Club Penguin had these different mini games, right? So you could play going down the hill, or you could go inside this mine and you could like play different games. So they had these different games that you can play and earn points and do different things like that, right? But right now we know that the Master Collector program is about to have a way that gamifies the app in a whole new way, right? Where if you own a certain amount of collectibles, you can now earn some type of points. I believe that they will also integrate this with gaming, because if they have a game now where you can earn points, this might help out people who don't have as many collectibles. So let's say there's somebody who has 2,000 collectibles and you might have 100, or you might even have 50. Now you might have the chance to play a game and now rack up points so you could get to a certain level like somebody else. And that's what I liked about Club Penguin. Also, I'm going to talk about Neopets. Neopets was also another big game that was on Web 2 that reminds me of the concept of what the VVverse can be. Like, Neopets was super advanced. It kind of had like a Pokemon aesthetic where you could own different you know, animals, and they had their own stock market. They had a lot of mini games as well, right? And the customization that you had on there was just major. So when it comes to VVverse, I think that they are very prepared for Web3. Right now, one of the best examples of a company that is doing well is Decentraland. If you look at Decentraland and what they're doing, no, they are doing big things. They have their own casino. They have, different lands that people are buying and creating on. However, with Decentraland, there just needs to be more things to do. There needs to be, more of a community aspect. I feel like with Decentraland, they had the idea first and brought people into it. However, I think that Decentraland still has a far way to go in terms of mass adoption. When it comes to Vivi, they started off with the right foundation. Like, Vivi knows how to build foundation from the ground up. They started with collectors that they knew. They started with major brands like Marvel and MGM and DC. They started with all of these brands because they know that, when it comes to a metaverse, when it comes to what the Web3 that we're heading into, you're going to need community. You're going to need also things that people can recognize. One of the things that I'm most excited for right now is the fact that they have a partnership with LVMH, and the first thing that they dropped was the Givenchy art piece, right? But LVMH, to me, this signifies a big deal because I understand what LVMH does in terms of celebrities and pop culture. They are controlling and kind of trendsetters for the world in terms of style, fashion, design, and there are a lot of celebrities that are on that roster promoting. When I look at LVMH and I see things like Dior or something, I'm seeing Travis Scott or Kendall Jenner or somebody. Some of these people who I know who have major influence. And think about what Travis Scott did on Fortnite. Fortnite, I also believe that they are going to head into Web3. I believe a lot of games, even GTA, hopefully head into a Web3 where they might be powered by Ethereum and have all of their apps decentralized. Because not only does this help with their gaming, but this allows the people who play their game to actually make money and actually earn a living. Right now, after this whole, world changing stuff, a lot of people have been displaced. A lot of people have been separated. And Web3 gives, the opportunity for people to be connected in a whole new way, but also have ownership over their items and their rights. Sometimes when we log into apps like Facebook and, Instagram and stuff, we have to give them our data. And then they have leaks, and then they have all of this stuff. With decentralized web, you control your data, you can decide what you log into. However, you still need to be very secure with your stuff, because if you lose that, that's basically like losing your identity. So always be careful with that. But I believe that Vivi and Ecomi are setting themselves up to be, leaders of Web3 right now. They will take the internet to a whole new way in terms of not only collecting, but building community and more. So, I'm hyped for that. And to get ready, I would say, collect, interact with the community. And that's what I like about Twitter Spaces, right? When I go into Twitter Spaces, I see that as like a preview to what the VVverse will be in terms of community, linking up, talking, chilling. We're going to have different places that you can go to. Personally, I want to have a club and an island. Those are my two things that I want to have in the VVverse. A club where we can play music, and then an island where you could probably play music too. You feel me? But, I'm thinking forward about what I can start building in Web3 in the VVverse. So I hope you're thinking the same thing. And if you like videos like this, please like, comment, and subscribe, man. Peace.